No! He was our ace in the hole! You know, the best thing about Forza is if you want to have a midlife crisis, it's not very expensive to buy sports cars in a video game.
I mean, you could be one of those guys that gets like the full racing setup. That looks expensive.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want a $2,000 Formula One wheel, thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially if you're one of the fucking mechanoids that's into Formula One. Which is really just a loud expression of geometry at the end of it. I mean, it was kind of interesting before they put some rules in to stop the drivers from dying, because any situation that's a fight between a team of engineers and a finished robot, like driver, is usually fun to watch. You know, because the engineers were just coming up with the fastest things that they could have that weren't gonna take off and fly. And, you know, the drivers are all born with a malfunctioning fear gland, so they're just happy to test it. But the thing is, like, people were dying. Like, it was just like, okay, we've hit the bit where we're either just gonna have to admit we're a death sport or, you know, have some rules. And they chose rules. And look, I understand, you don't want to be like the first one, you don't want to crack the seal on death sports. Because, you know, then they're gonna blame you.
I'm driving a DeLorean.
Okie dokie.
And it's got like someone drew the, you know, cables and shit that go up the side there. So, you know what? After driving a DeLorean in the game, I admire Marty for getting up to 88 miles per hour.
Yeah, because I looked that up, because I figured they chose a DeLorean because it was, like, supposed to be... Like, cause I heard they weren't great cars, but I figured it was, like, they put all the fucking effort into the engine or some shit. And then it turns out this is not even a very strong engine. It was like, there was no way you'd be able to get it to go 88 miles an hour. Really, almost at all.
Yeah.
Let alone in the fucking, you know, parking lot of the Lone Pines Mall. I feel like they could, like, fucking have a thing where you go back. See, that's what the fucking novelty version of this Forza should be, is like, you can drive the DeLorean and you can just go back in time. So there should be, like, just 2 different maps, you know, occupying the same space, and you can, like...
I was really hoping, like,
you know,
they put an Easter egg in that once you got to 88 miles per hour, your wheels would light on fire.
Well, just like, okay, it's like, okay, you're in the same place, but it's like 20 years ago, you know? Get to explore the grunge era, it'll be great.
But yeah, this thing has, I think, only 5 gears, and fucking Christ, it is a struggle to get up to speed.
4 of them are just emojis.
Essentially, yeah.
Because apparently, like, you know, it's this whole there's a few examples of this whole thing of, like, people trying to, like, make their own cars when they're not, like, one of the major companies. And it's just, like, next to fucking impossible for, you know, a lot of obvious reasons, and then a few you wouldn't think of. I mean, needless to say, the major companies don't like that.
Oh god, no. Remember the thing for the modular cell phone? Do you remember that?
Yeah, that went away quick.
Fucking companies bought that and cannibalized that shit.
Where's this again? This is Mexico, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spicy Australia.
Essentially, yeah. I like this one a lot more than the 4, because the 4 was in the UK. And...
Nobody wants to, like, who cares?
No one wants to be in the UK. It's drab, it's dreary.
Its roads are shit. It's like, I don't want to die in a blind corner in, like, a fucking, you know, lane in the high country. Whatever the fuck that is. I live in Australia. There's sea level and a mountain range and nobody lives on it.
Well, there's a few that live in it, the crazies. That's like the fucking...
We don't talk about them.
That's like how in Toowong you can live in a bridge.
I have... Well, it's not... I don't know if you can... Is there a bridge you can live in Toowong, or are you talking about Indooroopilly?
Indooroopilly.
Yeah, the Indooroopilly bridge.
That's what I meant.
Like, yeah, I keep hearing that, but then I... Because how do you get that? You know,
I don't know. For those who don't know what we're talking about, there's a bridge that has living quarters in it. Like...
It was sort of for a because there's a military thing nearby. Like, I think it was, you know, building World War II or some shit. And just like, nobody cares now, so you can kind of live in it, but you got to maintain it or something like that. I mean, I feel like there'd be this, like 2 days of, like, novelty. And then it'd just be like, oh, hey, this sucks. Because you're in a bridge, and, you know, The spaces would be weird. You'd have all these funny little sort of pyramid-shaped rooms because the thing tapers as it goes up. Everything would be up and down a floor. You know, you'd have to fucking... You know, you gotta pee, you go up one set of stairs. You gotta take a shit, you gotta go down another set of stairs.
I'm wearing a spacesuit.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, but it
How
says
else
the
are you supposed to
Thunderdome.
terrify your dad into boning your mum?
Fucking what a movie. Do you want to begin matchmaking? Yes. How do I do that? 8.
It really is one of those ones, just every time you think about it, it gives you pause. It's just like, huh. It's like the idea of like Hogan's Heroes as a sitcom is at some point someone had to be sitting in like a fucking executive's office and go, okay, it's a sitcom set in a German POW camp in World War II. It's like... Now, bear with me on this one. Although there was, I mean, like, the weird British one called Heil Honey I'm Home, which was a fucking sitcom about, like, just, it was like a family sitcom, but Hitler was the dad.
That's insane.
Yeah, it lasted like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't fucking blame
It's
it.
intensely, beautifully bizarre British, like, comedy. And, like, people were just, it was way too early. No one was ready for this business.
Okay.
I mean, at least I kind of get that, because, like, you know, you walk in with a title, Heil Honey I'm Home, it's just like, alright, that says something, you know. What are you doing? Why are we phasing through driver's positions?
No, I seem to have turned off the HUD somehow.
Aaron's got one of those fancy boy wheels. True Force. Fucking...
Logitech.
Thing, Logitech.
Dude, the horns in this game are probably the best part. Oh, I gotta select a car, that's why. There's a Wallaloo horn. And there's also a Windows XP shutting down horn. There is also a Windows 10 notification horn.
That's funny.
Which is trolly as fuck. Because if you're playing online, imagine that, just beeping that. Just keep checking your notifications.
Yeah, just like, god damn it. How is it in every game you manage to look the stupidest? Fucking honestly.
It's an art at this point. This is also really cool. Microsoft has started putting options for their creator characters that have prosthetics, which is really fucking good.
All right.
Oh shit, this is stormy as fuck.
Yeah,
this is what we were driving in, yeah.
Yeah. Except we're not fucking bush bashing in some weird old Chevy.
Infected try to infect the other team. Survivors try to survive.
Okay.
It's like zombies.
All right.
I've played multiplayer a few times in these games, and they're a lot of fun. They do have like modes like this, which is like infected, which is that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I do love Spanish for like realizing it's really annoying to like read to the end of a sentence only to get to like, you know, a question mark or an exclamation point and realize that you've been reading the sentence incorrectly. Woo! And then they were like, hey, you know what'd be useful? The fucking punctuation that, you know, dictates how the sentence should be read at the start of the sentence. It's like, you know what? That is fucking good. Ah, dude. Tickled your car.
He did. Oi, get out of the way. Yeah, bloody muppets. Also, I don't drive a manual car in real life, so learning how to drive manual in this has been exciting.
We're the Hoonigans.
You healed! Hooray for teamwork!
Look, sir. That guy's name is Ease Up Turbo. That's great.
Do you have like a rear view mirror or something? Because I figure like knowing where cunts are coming from might be useful in terms of like not getting bum punched by the infected.
I probably do on this thing where it is. Yeah.
Are you using wheel controls?
You're
doing this in like what appears to be an actual hurricane. Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't look fucking, yeah, Ease Up Turbo.
There is.
All right.
Did that not do anything?
No, I guess it was too late.
Huzzah!
I mean, if you had 2 bumholes, would you use both alternating, or would you only use one and keep one in showroom condition?
I used both at once.
Huh.
Half
That's
poop
something
time.
I had not considered. I'd absolutely keep one in showroom condition.
considered.
You could store weed in one.
I went to the doctor the other day and I was like, you know, on the list of things that I was thinking about was like, all right, you know, I'm 38, I should get a prostate check or something. And so, like, you know, you fucking spruce it up. Fucking, you know, go in hard on the fucking cleanser, you fucking get the water up there, you know. Completely flush it out. Put a bit of a, you know, slap a bit of product in there. A dab of lavender oil. You know. Then you get there and you get told, well, you know, if you're not having any symptoms and, you know, of anything like weird urine flow or something and, you know, you're not in your mid-40s, then you don't really need it. And it's just like, oh, well, fuck, you know. All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Can you get like a colonoscopy? Like, I'm just dressed up. You may as well get in there and do something.
It's like, you know. Preened and keen.
Let me tell you, driving in this condition is not fun.
Doesn't look it. Like, I don't enjoy fucking driving in, you know, the condition we drove here in.
Yeah.
Just gently stroking
This thing handles like shit.
It does look like it would do that even if you weren't in an actual hurricane. Okay, so you are infected. It didn't say something.
Yeah.
Why do they keep touching you? What's the point of that? I mean, that's just playing silly buggers.
You know what the most satisfying thing about a wheel is when you plug it in and it calibrates itself and it goes wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
It's the zombie apocalypse we're talking
I mean, it is a lot of fun. I got like mine, like I got like a fucking, I don't know, G27 or something second hand, so it was like $100. And it's a full force feedback, and you know, because the wheel people are insane.
Oh,
and
fuck
so
yeah.
they'll you know, they got their wheel and they'll stick with it. And so there's like someone homemade software to make it so like the older Logitech wheels are compatible with all the modern games and things. That's nice. But like a lot of the fucking arcade games like Daytona and stuff have the feedback data, you know, because from the arcade systems. And it just works. You know, it's a lot of fun. It adds a bit of zhuzh to the old games.
Certainly does.
You know, I don't even really play driving games much, if at all.
I play Forza a lot.
I mean, yeah, if I was going to play one, it'd probably be Forza, because I think it mixes like fucking arcadey and simmy
It does. It's
in a way that I appreciate. Because I need a bit, I'm not a Gran Turismo person.
God, no, dude. You know, my friends were like, when that came out, look at this game, Aaron, it's so good, blah, blah, blah. And I started playing. It's like, I want to drive that car. Oh, sorry, you don't have that license. What? Yeah, you've got to play for like 30 hours before you can drive that car, Aaron. What?
Play for 30 hours.
Fuck off. Like,
You have to drive a car that cannot corner past 60k. It's like, okay.
we're still in this fucking hurricane.
Okay, you got, like, does the thing, are they telling you, like, what's going on now?
We gotta I gotta grab a crown. See how they got crowns next to their names?
Okay. Alright, so it's more car tiggy.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought it was like a fucking, you know, another infected routine. God, I can hear it said in the accent, like, ah, ease up, Turbo.
One of my friends in high school used to say that all the fucking time. I'm just out here doing doughies, guys. Don't worry about me.
Oh, if you'll excuse me.
Ah, you fucker.
I must go perform a donut.
It's like driving Granddad's car. Doesn't have cruise control, so it's like...
It's like driving Granddad.
Right, wife.
And my granddad had club feet, so he was really hard to steer. Fucking...
You needed to get snow tires for him. With the chains. You get that grip.
I think that just made it fucking worse.
Oh, come on, Fat Steve. Everyone's so much better at this than me.
I know. That's the other thing, too, is because I love the wheel. I love having the wheel and the pedals and shit because I get to play pretend, and it's lots of fun. And then I'm immediately, like, on the internet with people for whom this is a lifestyle. I was like, yeah, that's right.
Like, it would be fine if it was racing, but, like, trying to hit people is so fucking hard with this wheel.
Because, like, It takes a long time before I can tell my brain to not just hold down accelerate all the fucking time.
Yeah, pretty much. I did the same thing, and it's just like, what happens when you go into a corner? You just spin.
Yeah. Well, you turn, crash, and get angry at the stupid game. Because how am I supposed to win if I slow down ever at all?
Also, I'm pretty sure this thing's a drift car, and that is not good. Where's reverse gear?
Isn't it like on the fucking stick thing?
No, the stick doesn't have a fucking reverse, you know? And that's...
Doesn't it have like a weird corner? Isn't the corner where they stick reverse? You know?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you might be right. Ah, it doesn't work. That's fine.
Now, where are you now? You might have to fiddle with it, because sometimes it's set to just default where, like, you move it at all. Like, sometimes it's set to just an uppy-downy stick, and not like a fucking Devil's Trident fucking stick. Or it's just all those fucking prongs going everywhere and whatnot.
Yeah, it just doesn't register the,
That's probably fixable.
thing. Yeah.
There'll be a thing. There'll be a setting where it's like, are you one of those nut jobs that bought the fucking stick on top of the... Like, the fact that it doesn't come with it, and it's like, stop fucking
It used to.
Yeah.
It fucking used to. And then they're like, hey, we gotta remove it.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you remove from a $600 fucking wheel,
I know.
like, the shifter?
Just come separately. Why? Fucking why? Does it come separately on a car?
It's not like it's even that expensive either. Like,
It's the least amount of stuff in the whole fucking thing.
yeah.
Because it's just a stick and some buttons. The wheel, alright. That's like fucking science made the wheel.
Yeah.
You know?
I
And
accept
there's like
that.
machinery in it that fucking tugs on your hand and what. It's like, okay. That's not in the fucking, you know, the fucking gear stick.
Can we get out? Can I get out of this? Because, like, these guys are making me sad.
I don't want to be like stuck in a weird fucking...
Timer's peasant.
Yeah, like...
That's good. I like that they call the non-kings peasants. Because that's about fucking time. King of the hill. If you're not the king of the hill, peasant.
You peasant.
Please, don't... No, not more. Please.
Oh, what's that, champ? You enjoy being bullied in a hurricane by, like, fucking Australians who are way better than you at this and literally nothing else?
No! Fucking when does it end?
Do you like the idea of tradies feeling better than you? Australian Forza servers.
Flag rush football, except you take turns attacking and defending. Most flags win.
Fucking.
Event 3 of 5. Okay, there's 5 events.
Do you want to keep up to date on the latest slurs for Samoans?
Porch monkey.
Defending team, steal flags from the
No,
attacking
sugar monkey.
team to stop them
That was it.
from
Yeah, the
Camping.
story comes from a friend of mine who's, like, Samoan Chinese. And, you know, he told this fucking story of, like, he used to play a lot of, you know, I think Modern Warfare back in the day. And, you know, we were at work one time and he was grumbling that, like, all I ever get are, like, slurs for African Americans, and it's like, I'm not fucking black, you idiots. You know? And then one day he came to work and he's like, oh, no, it's fucking great. Like, the other day, because, you know, I was playing Sniper, someone messaged me
Can we
after the
take the
match,
fucking flag?
nice going, you camping sugar monkey. And I was like, oh, look at that.
Do we not take the flag?
Is that your flag?
Flag denied.
Flag denied.
I did something.
I think you denied a flag.
Fuck yeah.
Is that the flag you're supposed to be catching? Because that's your color. Are you blue? Yeah, look. See, that guy's in a red truck. I think you gotta go to a red
We
flag
gotta
or
go to
some
where
shit.
the score zone is.
Okay.
Like, it's over there.
All right. Well, that's...
So,
you
I
might
don't know
need to
why-
get a red flag then. Like, because that's their flag. You're
Well,
trying to
these
capture,
guys
isn't
have
it?
got the flag. I think there's only one flag.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna drive around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still worried about the safety. Yeah, see, this is the way you gotta play. It's fucking cool, and it always
It is, but
bugs-
like playground games, you like it's a bit like when you've got to see
break it, man.
people.
Yeah,
It's a bit
well,
hard.
yeah, you gotta fucking, you know, you have a HUD down the bottom there, you know,
That is not my thing.
and a D-pad that says Anna. I don't know what that's about.
Anna, help me.
I like a button that summons an Anna.
I don't want to talk to people. Go away. Thank you. I just want to say good job over and over. Good job. Good job.
Introducing Jake Gyllenhaal as Waluigi.
Oh, dude, that would actually be really good.
That's what you want if you want to go sexy Waluigi. Do you have to break in there or some shit? Like,
No, that's our. I think this is our flag zone.
yeah, see, Like, is it telling you where you gotta go or telling you where you should be after you do a thing? Yeah, no, because we went through, this is what I was talking about before.
I think this is just our flag, so we got to
I think
deny
this is
people.
like, yeah, you gotta deny. Denied! Reverse!
Like, that guy's got a flag. Is he on my team? No, I'm on red team. I'm
Are you?
so confused. Yeah, well, it's got me on the red.
Oh, alright. Well, I swear there were guys in red cars earlier. I thought, oh, okay, that's to indicate what team they're on. And you're blue, so you must be on blue team.
Oh, so that's the blue team score zone.
Fuck me running.
So how do I get a flag? Or are we just supposed to be defending?
I don't know. Yeah, because it could be either, really. You know, sometimes you both have flags. I mean, there seem to be a lot of blue flags and no red flags, so I feel like it is a matter of, like...
My team just doing doughies.
I mean, to be fair, I think we've been trying to help the blue team this whole time, and I think that has been... Yeah, that's on us. That's...
Yeah, I feel like if you
Bros.
want to play these games, you definitely want to use a control pad. Unless you're super good at the wheel.
It's like battle mode in fucking, you know, Mario Kart. It's like, I'm not playing that. I'll, you know...
Grab those flags and get them
The only reason I did it is because I hit go to the seasonal thing and it was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a seasonal thing. Oh, now, oh, there we go. Yeah, we were just defending. Okay.
Drive, Aaron, drive.
All right.
Drive like the fucking wind you're surrounded by.
Go sneaky ways through the bush.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta find the trees that don't knock over when you hit them. You know, them big thick boys. Hey, look at that, look at that.
No, Fat Steve.
Oh, suck shit.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
fuck off.
dust yourself off and go get another one.
That was bullshit. You were touching the fucking
I
stuff.
know. Fucking crazy dad. Oh, his name's Dud. If you had to put crazy Dud with the 4 as the fucking A, you don't deserve to be crazy. Stop
Yeah.
it, Isaac! Get off the fucking bonnet,
He's your
bro.
opponent. He's your enemy, dude.
You suck,
I think. Yeah, he is too.
brother.
Let's reverse.
It eventually makes him go invisible. No griefing for you, sir. Burn out. Out. I'm dizzy.
Garish Philly 501. I feel like a lot of these are auto-generated. I mean, Fat Steve the 7th is probably Fat Steven. All right, Aaron, you can do it.
Drive
Park
right along the
your-
edge.
Cuban car in the score zone. I mean, like,
Uh-oh.
that looks like it hurt a little.
Those are... Oh.
Yeah,
Hey, sir.
you know,
You're not allowed to come out here. That's
you
cheating.
had that coming.
It's true.
You should call your car Queefed Lightning.
Go queef lightning. I'm queefing up a storm tonight. Queef lightning. Go queef lightning.
Maybe you should, like, run interference for your guys, you know? Like, fucking...
That's a good idea.
You should crash into the Isaacs of the world. 'Cause it's what they get anyway, you know?
No. Fuck off.
Look at your little tail. Ah, suck shit. Ah, suck shit. Come on, Aaron. Oh, look out, Aaron. He's crazy. And he appears to be some kind of dude. Jesus wept! I feel like you could not use all the accelerator at once. Okay, he's lying in wait, Aaron.
Oh, damn it.
He gently stroked you with his left buttock.
He did.
Which would be enough to get me to put down a flag for a second.
I'm helping.
Sure. You got rid of that dangerous barrel that was, like, hanging around.
It was plaguing us. If anything, I'm the hero of this story.
I feel like you should get most valuable player.
Tough loss.
That would be so funny.
Does this ever end? Are we allowed to leave?
There's 5 events in it.
Ah, fuck me running.
There's one more. I made a mistake. Oh no, that's the end. Huzzah!
Yep. And the best thing about seasonal events? Seasonal rewards.
Oh, wheel spin.
Man, I'd love a modern tailspin game. Oh, wee oh.
Be getting put out of business by Amazon. All right. Okay.
Super wheel spin.
What does this do?
Gives me stuff.
Okay.
A Ford Mustang, a Golf. In the Hall of the Mountain King!
Well, I am excited for Hall of the Mountain King.
I got Ride of the Valkyries.
I love that, like, car horns are the one place that MIDI still rules supreme. Like, what are the rules on that for, like, roadworthiness? Like, are you allowed to, like, just have, like, a really loud fucking WAV file as your horn?
That one's so cruel.
That was very funny. Just can't escape Wallaloo, can you? Grunt birthday party.
Hey,
What's this?
That's it. It's time for an adventure.
Alright.
For an adventure.
It's not
That's
all about
Mexico, all right.
expansion. We also want to build
Mexico.
out existing outposts with bigger race programs and more events, expeditions into the unknown, or new adventures in our own backyard.
What are you saying, lady? Oh, Baja. We can find the home of the blast. Oh, find and restore a legendary car, huh? None of that's like unlocked yet. We have to finish Mexico City, dude. This is how Mexico works, you know. That's why there are so many people in Mexico City. That's where everyone begins.
Extremely mysterious unknown racer who runs meetups in Guanajuato.
Ojo, superstar. Alex is busy, but he told me to tell you there's a classic off-road vehicle in a barn not far from the festival.
What's that lady saying? She's just an indistinct murmur from here.
Say something about a barn find.
Okay.
So barn finds are like cars in barns that you can find and do up.
Well, what else are you gonna put in barns these days, anyway?
Cows.
Well, the cows are robots, Aaron.
200 meters.
I don't want robot milk.
Turn sharp left.
They've been drinking it for years. It's fine.
Turn sharp left.
Ah, road. No more dirt for me.
No more spinning your wheels in mud.
Oh, watch out. DeLorean's getting up to speed.
What is 88 miles an hour and fucking sensible?
Fucked if I know, to be honest.
I mean, it probably doesn't sound as good. I'll give it that.
123.8 kilometers an hour.
Get to 400 fathoms an hour. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie.
Whee. Can I get to fifth gear? Whee.
Can we drive a balloon?
I
Balloon
wish.
racing.
Turn around when it is safe.
Diddy Kong's balloon racing. It's the next game.
Calculating route. Turn
Release another
around
Diddy Kong,
when
you
it is
cowards.
safe to do so.
I won't.
Release Super Smash Kart, Nintendo, you fucking bucket of useless cunts. You had like fucking, I want a fucking, you know, same as kart and a same as stage. You know, that'd be fucking rad. You had Link. You know, you already broke that seal, it's fine.
One in the link, two in the stink.
Yeah. And that stink is like fucking dry bones. I don't want like, you're out of characters. You're either gonna start adding the good characters from like the fucking Mario RPGs, which we know you won't because it hurts Miyamoto's feelings. Or you'll fucking, you know, remember you have other properties which you know, do occasionally.
In 400 meters, turn right.
We've discovered Mexico. I want a car to be an Olmec head that floats.
Turn right. In 100 meters, turn right.
Has anyone modded a transformer into one of those?
don't think so. I mean, I'm sure people
Pickle
have done.
Rick AVI should be grounds for banning.
I'm sure people have done like Transformers skins.
Yeah.
This thing is so fucking sad.
Car?
Yeah.
It might make a good electric, you know, like small. Because like a lot of people don't need like fucking, you know, it's an A to B thing for most people.
Yeah.
You know, no one's out there. Oh yeah, I gotta take my fucking classic car down to the fucking Woolworths.
Me.
And the Mr. Fusion powers it and everything.
88 miles per hour.
This is the bit of Mexico that's
Uh-oh.
burnt.
Turn left.
Just like Australia.
Mexico is a lot like Australia in many ways.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too. A lot of little pocket other places, you know?
Hmm.
Like when it's this humid, it's probably a bit more Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Turn right.
Really is America's penis. And America has intense chlamydia.
Oh, some lightning.
Oh, dude, so you could use that, you know, because you fucking...
That's a good idea.
You don't have the
Ooh.
fusion, you know? Okay. Yeah, that was the thing you were talking about getting, like, when we were out on the... driving in the real car.
Yeah, I was like, well, why can't we have XP boards in real life, you know? You just smash it, it pops up, and you get a wheel spin now. You got 20 grand. Oh, fuck yeah. Like,
It'd spice life up a little bit, you know? Well, I think we need that. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be, like, you know... jetpacks for everybody.
only for us, because we're cool.
Fuck that, man. I'm selling my jet. I'm not fucking flying one of those goddamn things.
Would you fly a hoverboard?
I mean, like a hover scooter, maybe. Like, I'm not, you know, like the little girl had. And had the fucking stick that you could hold on to. Because, you know, I'm not a skateboarder. So the whole idea of, like, balancing on, like, a fucking paddle pop and just floating down a hill is just not fucking high on a list of fucking things I want to be doing.
What are those
Turn left.
wheel things that are like just the pad with the two wheels on it? Forgot what they're called.
What?
People like lean back and forth.
What are they called? Hoverboards?
Turn left.
I think so, actually, yeah. Fucking hoverboard.
Yeah, like an actual hoverboard. Like a. Well, I mean, all people do is fall off those anyway. All those are is a Christmas injury generator, which is really impressive. Like I can't think of anything where it's just like, hey, you know, you want to pay money and get hurt. You know, outside of maybe one of those fucking rodeo machines. And yeah, but, you know, they sold like fucking gang. It's like, oh yeah, get this thing. I'm not gonna hurt you know, myself on that. Yeah, you will. And your kid's
But it
gonna
will be
record it,
fun.
and he's gonna put it on some fucking social media thing you've never heard of. And, you know, fucking teens will be pointing at you in the street, and you paid for that. You paid probably a bit. Well, I did say you can buy something where you can make it so you can sit on it, and it becomes like a go-kart.
Yeah, I've seen those. It's interesting.
I'm amenable to that. It's just like, I tried skateboard a couple of times when I was little and just came off really bad. And, I mean, I don't know, maybe these days I could balance on it a little better, but,
You
It's
don't
just,
need to.
the thing is, I look at the shape of skaters, and they're all those fucking, you know, kids that look like they're made out of, like, rubber bands, you know? Like they're those rail-thin, weedy guys. And that makes sense for a lot of reasons, you know? Whereas with me, I'm very overbalanced at the top. I just feel like that's not great for fucking, you know, balancing the vehicle.
I've heard there's a bit of a street scene around here.
Maybe. Back then I was just a little kid learning to drive with my mommy and my tios. I couldn't even reach the pedals.
One of the cars we unlock should be a giant axolotl with a saddle. I saw a thing the other day of like someone saying, my axolotl, you know, got too warm and now it's a salamander.
What?
Well, yeah, that's what, like, so, like, you know a salamander, right? It's like a big lizardy thing.
Yeah.
You know, it walks around. Yeah, so an axolotl's like a fucking, like, it's a larval stage salamander.
Right.
Except it never matures.
Oh, it does have 7 gears.
So the overall condition is called neoteny, which is where you stay young. And that's kind of like humans are like that as well. But like for this is like called pedomorphism, where you just stay in your infant form and they don't turn into fucking salamanders.
It's weird.
Then you've just got a thing. Yeah, like it blows my fucking mind. Like, cause I remember there was a kid up the road when I was living in, you know, like a little kid in fucking Goodna who had like a fucking, you know, it was like, what's that? It's a Mexican walking fish. I was like, fucking all right.
Fuck, I haven't heard Mexican walking fish in a long time.
Yeah, well, that's an axolotl. So an axolotl is just the actual name for Mexican walking fish. And it blows my mind because it's not like you can like. I can't think of another animal, let alone pet, where if you fuck up raising it, you get a different pet. You know? Like like I know how it works, but I can't. It's just insane to think about. You know? It's not like you leave your dog in a hot car and you come back and it's like, oh, I have a pet seal now. It's like, no, your dog's dead. You know, technically you killed your axolotl, but instead you just have a salamander and you have to get different food for it, I assume.
Turn up.
Sorry, folks.
That's okay. The tunnels were built to keep the city from flooding.
I like how the arrows tell you how to drive and yet I can still never learn.
Oh, and one more traffic.
Oh wow, we're racing Sam Raimi.
What I've heard the racers find it adds to the challenge.
If we beat him, we make the new Spider-Man movie.
So I've heard.
I mean, I don't want him to, but I'd much rather he
we
stick with,
make it.
Yeah. He just has to watch while we fuck it up. I mean, honestly. See, the thing is, that isn't gonna happen, because I'll just hire people who know what they're doing, and then let them do shit, you know? About the most I'm gonna do is make sure people don't cut around the fucking action too much.
Raimi?
Will you finally, like, you know... I loved Dark Man, because the thing is, like, Sam Raimi is the perfect choice to do MCU Doctor Strange, because even Sam Raimi's not horror movies. He has, like, a shooting style and a thing that, like, can really just make things creepy without, like, you know, having to show someone getting beheaded.
Yeah.
So he can do unnerving and an unpleasant shot choice and stuff within, you know, like a fucking M-rated framework very easily. Like, here's a good choice for that. I really do hope they have those fucking, like... He's got, like, these really, like, almost signature, you know, point of view shots and stuff now. I am from space. Allow me to greet you by peeing in my suit. I am from space.
Just keep getting louder. I am from space!
I know.
Are you, like, driving against fucking Manny from Modern Family?
Yes.
A secret revealed. He's just a larval Horatio Sands. Provided he doesn't get over, like, 35 degrees Celsius, he won't, like, mature into a Horatio.
You know, it's bullshit. Why can't, like, I just choose to stay as a teen forever, you know?
Does your family know about it?
Where's my choosing my form?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, though, because, like, if I could get over the pain, I'd like this body just fine, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I like where I am now, it's just...
Well, you can't keep
Bits of me
saying
tend to
that.
hurt a lot.
You're going to have to show these racers how it's done. They've never been part of a
I
festival
get that,
before.
though. I suppose it's hurting less than it used to, so...
Lesson numero uno. Give the people what they want.
I feel like this is one of those situations, like, with rally driving, where you need, like, a British guy sitting behind you going, hard right! And shit,
Do the people
you know?
want?
Someone willing to bend
I mean, do they not? I figured they'd... Maybe the map's a surprise when they do rallies, I don't know. You know? I figured they'd have, like, fucking... Hell yeah. Nudge him, nudge him! Crash him, damn it! Guessing you can't, like, fucking wobble the car in midair.
Not really. I don't know why, but, like, I can't change gears anymore, and it switched to fucking automatic gearing.
It'll be something with how the thing is detecting you fucking, you know...
It's like, you are shit!
You've detected you're not good at this. So you've got arrows on, probably automatic gearing.
Like, why did my shit...
Advanced controls, extremely advanced controls,
Sorry about all the mystery, by the way.
and then finally
It
wheel.
was nice to visit home as myself for a change.
It was fun.
Did that count as you going through that?
Yes.
Thanks for showing me your hometown, Mummy.
My problema, my friend. Welcome.
All right.
Horizon Street.
You arrived at Tron. Did they ever do like a real Forza? Like where they just have a fucking event and cunts drive around?
I assume so.
'Cause I figure they do an awful lot of this fucking like made up one.
Fully approved and ready to go. Take a look.
Like, probably not the scale.
Yeah, I'm guessing they don't like rent out the whole of Mexico. Just
It's a little out of price range, yeah.
you can get it at a library these days.
Want to take you on. No pressure.
I really want to look forward to...
I'm assuming that skull with the crown is like means that stadium's where the cartel does its beheadings. Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what, like, the wacky expansion for this one's going to be.
What was it? Was for 3? It was like Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. 4
was a very
was
good
Lego.
idea. Lego, yeah. I mean, toys could be the theme. So, you know,
Well,
could be Transformers or
I
G.I. Joe.
mean, I don't know, like,
What would that do really though? I mean, G.I. Joe maybe.
how, but like, why though? Like,
I don't know.
What?
They were the big thing for G.I. Joe was vehicles.
that's true.
Like they'd come with like, oh yeah, here's like Steve, and he'd be like, I don't know, you know, just a guy, but
Here's
like
Steve
he'd
Dave.
have some kind of fucking, you know, weird wheelchair or some shit that would fly and also go underwater. Ooh, or it could be Mask.
Oh, God.
That was all about vehicles, man. The guy had a fucking truck and the fucking bumper bar would shoot, and you could use that to fucking push a Hot Wheel off of a table onto your brother's head. That was a perfectly valid use of that toy.
Datsun.
It's got to be the shittiest little cars, like, cause I'm not interested in this shit. Like, I want to see like a car I'd see outside, you know.
Like this van?
Yeah, or like my dad.
The
No,
18
outside.
van?
That's the 18. Yeah, Aaron, I don't know what fucking. When I say a car, I see outside. I don't mean like the fucking A-Team. All right, I don't live in like fucking
What about a
1980s
Volkswagen?
American television. Yeah, see that I'd see outside. Or like my dad's shitty
you
blue
see some
Datsun he used to
Supras around.
have. I mean, you probably see more of those than I do.
See Lancers around.
Just shitty
You
fucking
do not
cars. You know?
definitely not see fucking Lamborghinis that much.
I mean, what's the fucking point, really? You know, and if you live in a place where there's like if you lived down near that fucking road and like, you know, the Nullarbor Plain where you could like fucking really, you know, open that up, I'd understand fucking owning that. But like owning that and just driving around a city is just sad. It's like, I know you're showing off your wealth, but you're doing it in such a sort of just depressing way.
Hmm.
You know, because it's not like it's only showing off the wealth at that point. It's not like showing off wealth in pursuit of your natural hobby.
Ooh.
Because those cannot be good city cars. It's like, yeah, it's a turning orbit. It can't go over any bumps. If something touches it, you've just lost $1.2 million. That car's called Gordon. Oh, Gordini, fuck you.
Wait, do I own these? Redeem free cars. 7. What's 7?
There's just so much shit going on in this. I just want to drive around Mexico.
I just want to see what you can actually get in this.
A gremlin.
Oh, dude, the Gremlin, the Warthog, yeah,
That's from space.
like me.
Does the Aston Martin come with machine guns?
I
'Cause
wish.
Otherwise, I don't give a shit.
It's bullshit. They did a James Bond pack in like Horizon 3 or something, and had like all Bond cars, and I'm like, give me the gadgets, damn it.
Yeah, because that's like, Again, otherwise it's just a fucking nice car. Like, okay, but you know.
Oh, dude, a Bentley. Look at that thing. I don't have enough to drive that. My automobile.
Oh, hell yeah. What's that little thing?
Look
at that.
thing.
Drive that around. See, I think like if I could have a car like that, that'd be great, but it would have to also be a transforming suit that I can stand up in. And I know, looking at the size of that car compared to the size of me, I don't think that's an unfair.
Oh, that's amazing.
Jesus wept. That's right. This is on the internet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking munted Sonic.
Yeah, the munted Sonic's great. And then there's like a really good Sonic.
Yeah,
I like
there's
the, I like
the
the fucking
sensible, airbrushed, you know, hey kids, I've got video games in my van. Okay. Send nudes.
It says send nukes.
Okay.
That's really fucking funny.
It does look like a Kinder Surprise.
Can I tune this thing up? Like, what's its max tuning? Can I make this thing hoon?
See, like, it's like how with fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the only useful or interesting tournaments to watch are the ones where they, like, get rid of, like, they block all the high-tier characters. And you have to use, like, fucking... Look at that. That's amazing. You have to use, like, these fucking terrible moron space potato characters. Like, that's... You know, I'd be interested in seeing, like, the world's greatest drivers get about in, like, these things.
Wait, that's how it opens?
Yes.
That's insane.
Like, that was why I went, like... I think its engine's a washing machine. Is it? That does have two little back tires. I thought it had one.
Yeah, it's got two there.
I'm a goddamned.
All right, let's tune this motherfucker up.
Let's put a RTX 3080 in it. Launch. I assume that means like jump. Popularity. 1 star.
They're all 1 star. No one drives this thing.
I mean, of course they don't. Max speed, Aaron. Max speed in the little mobile.
How much,
yeah.
how much is it going to cost me?
I don't know, Aaron.
Ah,
I'm
it's
not
not
the
too
fucking
much.
king of cars.
I'm really interested to see how fast this thing can go.
Well, it's a power to weight ratio, Aaron. You know, you don't need much. Fucking bit snug.
No.
Why are we
Wrong
back
button.
here?
I wanted this button.
Horizon menu simulator is amazing.
I got fucking shifting to be manual. I don't know why it changed it. That's weird. Yeah, it's definitely manual now.
It might be like when it goes into like a fucking thing, you know. I feel like this is the car we used to tour East Berlin. What's going on, Aaron? Alright, so we've... Well, what's happening?
I'm revving.
I wish the version of you in the car was more like true to life, because I like the idea of seeing you packed into one of those little things.
I don't know why it's just going... It's not driving.
Is there a handbrake or some shit?
Nah.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to go, Aaron.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, I wasn't expecting much out of this car, but like 15 kilometers an hour in 6th is...
It seems to just redline straight away, and I don't know why. I think it's because it, like... I don't think this is a good one. Let's change this. It did say glitch on it, so that's probably wrong.
Let's just pick the default and not play silly buggers. You know? Like, I always like to do that with things like this, because, you know, I don't know who Panda Poop Bomb is. You know, why would I trust
Well,
them
there's
to
a
fucking-
max speed glitch thing where to get an achievement, you just like hold down some buttons and like the car just revs itself crazily. So
Okay.
that must have been that tuning. See, now it's driving.
Scoot! Scoot, my little dream egg, go! Steering is hard! No, egg! Listen to me, your creator, Dr. Robotnik.
Dude, this thing's so hard to drive. Fuck me.
It's fine, Aaron, it's fine.
Go
There's
on
like,
adventure.
there's like a wafer of glass and steel between you and whatever the fuck you're gonna run face first into. I don't know how this thing is going this fast. I mean, you are going nearly
We dropped a
200
V8 in
kilometers.
this sucker.
Yeah, I feel like going 200 kilometers an hour and like a helmet is not. I think now technically we're a TARDIS.
Is this a mountain?
Like, that is a glorified R2 unit. I don't believe that could get up there. I think I could pick this car up and throw it.
Dude,
Dude, get one that isn't like fucking, you know, huffing nitrous, because I don't think that these two things are designed to go together, you know?
But it's fun driving it this fast.
Is it?
It is when you're not when
I mean,
you work.
It doesn't look like driving.
Hey, Aaron. I know
It looks like
you're
those fucking
busy, but I have,
skiing stages they put in
facilities way
fucking,
over capacity. So if you wanted to push for that next big expansion, that
you know,
would be very
fucking Counter-Strike.
Look at the fucking character in it. It's just.
Well, they're probably as scared as I am, Aaron. I mean, you know. Those back tires are like butt cheeks apart. Steady, Aaron, steady.
Hello, Mexico. I've come to your stadium.
Here's the Kinder. Now here's the surprise.
Alright. Alright, back on target.
I like how the top is a zip, so there's like a flyer you can pee out of.
Oh, fuck yeah. So this is what I need. A circle. We NASCAR now, baby. Fucking Christ, this thing goes.
That's nature's greatest mistake, Aaron. This is not...
Alright, so let's... Now we know what this thing can do. We'll set it
Let's
to a default
not do it.
tune. How do I default this sucker?
Look at all this shit. There we go. All right. All right.
Alright, so what's the difference?
See, that's what I expected. You know? Look at that. Sensible. You know, I could do this. Yeah, I stand by my statement that 200 kilometers an hour is not what God intended intended the little fucking testicle here to go. You know? Look at this.
Oh, it's only got 4 gears.
That's all it needs, Aaron. You know?
This thing couldn't even go 100 on our freeways.
It's not for that, Aaron. Okay? You just, you know... You be nice to the little testicle. Look at him go. You see, and you're not dead. Look at that. You know?
Yeah, but I am in a testicle.
Yeah. It's the most masculine of cars.
What else we got that's testicles? What was that? Was that a BMW? Yeah, that was a BMW. Oh, look at that one. That's cool. Look at that thing. I'm dying that.
It's a long way from my cousin learning basic coding to put his car into fucking Need for Speed 1 on the computer.
The textures in that game.
A lot of red!
Yeah, can you tell this is Ferrari?
Ferrari!
Do they have my... I wonder if they have
Is
the
that an
cars,
ice cream
cars
van?
I had. Let's have a look. I'm going to say no, because why would they have an 88 Ford Telstar, but still.
One of those like sad Eastern European things that like runs on diesel.
And I go with
Look at
big
that
no.
fancy thing. See, these are all. I'm not interested in playing the racing game with racing cars. Yeah, look there. There's a fucking like just a creep van.
Yeah, that's the A-Team van, just without the paint on it.
You know, liquor paint that goes from like a creep van to like a creep van with like superheroes in it.
There's a Hot Wheel car.
Huh.
Jaguar. Jeep.
Cars.
Fucking,
cars,
how do you even say that?
Cars.
Koenigsegg?
Isn't that the coffee machine?
Sounds like it.
That looks like a gamer chair. There's
Land
a fat guy
Rover.
shitting in that as we speak.
Lola. Lotus. Where is my...
Lotus. Lotus.
Mercedes?
I keep thinking I'm seeing the same ones over and over again, and then it's like, no, you're not.
Mini.
Hey, look, the actual fucking Mini, and not whatever the fuck that is. Why is there like a battle Mini? What the fuck
That's
happened?
insane. Must be for off-road.
Is that from like Halo?
No.
Oh, look at that thing.
I think it has 3 wheels.
Hell yeah. That is...
Napier Railton.
Go left a bit more, because there was something called Morris, and that entertains me.
Oh yeah, the Morris Minor.
I mean, the fucking 3-wheeled thing is great, because that thing looks like it was designed to just get into incredibly high-speed accidents.
Just tip over.
But just be on, like, because the front of it looked fast, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like how a speeder bike in Star Wars is just like, oh, fuck yeah, there's the thing that, like, fucking, you know, Mr. Bean kept running off the road.
That's what I just fucking said. Tip over. That I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
It's there.
Drive that
Yeah,
that
I will.
now.
I'm just gonna go through the rest first.
The rest could go for 30 years.
No, we're at S. The alphabet only has finite letters, unless they
Right.
start adding
Yeah, we
new ones.
bust over into Cyrillic. Okay, that looks like a family van down the bottom there. Isn't that the thing that fucking, you know, the Volvo 850R there? Like,
That
that's
one?
from, yeah, that's like the fucking, you know, Chevy Chase's vacation. Isn't that what that?
Looks like it.
Can we put Chevy Chase in it? Can we have him drive?
Sadly
We play
not.
Holiday Road on repeat.
Holiday Road.
Like, again, you know, excellent. Ecto 2.
Dude, look at that.
Okay. Oh, dude,
Eat a
there's-
shit, it says. Fucking okay.
I don't remember that episode of Cat Dog. Dude, Ecto 2.
Yeah,
Does it have
sick.
this sound?
Nah.
Fuck.
I mean, you
Siren's
could-
important.
You could probably put there's probably an ambulance siren as a horn that would nearly match. McDonald's. Mystery Machine, that one's good.
Paw Patrol.
Oh, there's another Ghostbusters one. Which one's this? Is that? Ah, that one's better. Fucking, that's pretty cool.
I mean, are there rules about that? Because, like, you don't see a lot of 3-wheeled cars now. Like, did they just go, hey, this is dangerous, and stop them from being made?
Probably. Because a lot of the safety features require like 4 wheels.
Because, like, what problem was that built to solve? Like, ah, shit, we got shipped an odd number of wheels. Okay. I think the thing that gets me is it's like, the fucking one wheel at the front would make more sense if the fucking wheel was right in front of it, you know?
Mm.
Like, the fact that it's off-center would drive me fucking... Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're already fucking tipping over. It's almost like this was not a good idea. I do love shit before, like, fucking wind tunnels and labs and stuff. People would be like, yeah, just fucking one wheel on the front. What? Kids drive tricycles. It's just that, but bigger. I mean, was it a turning circle thing? Like, was it for that?
Oh, someone said hi back.
And now you're gonna get molested.
No. I've already been molested.
Every time I go out.
This thing, like, this is its max speed.
I mean, I stand by the testicle.
Where's this XP board? There it is.
Shanty dwellers, I have stolen your experience.
And I'm gonna hit your water tank on the way out.
Tremble before my 3 wheels.
Now I escape into the bush.
Die of thirst. Bush bashing tricycle, go! I hear there are ghosts in this vicinity.
Actually, it's pretty handling the off-road pretty well for a 3-wheeled fucking car.
I'm gonna guess it's not maybe indicative of how this would go.
Yeah, God no.
I suppose you can put a better tire on the front, like a mountain bike tire on it or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true. A monster truck tire. Corn! Oh, what the...
Replace the pulse gun sound effects from Aliens with that.
Oh, that would be great. Ooh, have you been buying the bad cars, Aaron?
Okay, you're down in the stupid section of the shop, so we're gonna give you some stuff to keep you from quitting the game. Because we've focus tested this enough to know that this behavior is indicative of either imminent self-harm or ceasing engagement. We've not bothered to research which is which.
But yeah, I love Forza. It's a good fun game. If you want to play it, it is available on Game Pass.
And stores.
In stores if you're weird.
Cut yourself off a big slice of mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.